but it's all about depression. And like it's directed by Judd Apatow. Like it's very good, and it's not just him with a set about depression. It also cuts to like his real life and shit. But like the last time I tried to watch it, in the middle of it, I was like, I gotta go do push-ups or something. I can't.
Yeah, yeah, because it's like interweave, like it's like basically his story, like, but he like cut it up in like he's telling a story through stand up.
Yeah, it's really cool, and it starts with like his bottom. Apparently, like he was like the worst he's felt, and he did a set, and then he fucking committed himself, and then like lived with his mom for like a year.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you know that part when he was showing like his like the artwork that he made when he was a kid,
Mm-hmm.
and like just kind of, and his mom was like talking about how he was just kind of like a melancholy, like
Yeah.
he was a melancholy, like he's just a sad child. And I'm like,
Yeah.
damn.
But then still said like, but you were a happy child.
Oh yeah, no, that's what she did. That's what I was like, damn. She had no idea like that her son.
Yeah, man. Like in the middle of it, I was like, I gotta go. I need the journalist. Oh boy, like it was. Yeah, it was like, yeesh. I guess he did the job.
I kind of can't think of it now. I don't know if you got to the part, but he had like a great joke that was like kind of like shooting free throws. It was about basketball. I don't know if you got. I can't recall. I don't know if you got to that part though.
I don't remember. The as far as I've gotten, the one joke that I loved the most was people keep talking about the side effects of all these drugs, and he was like, yeah. He's like, people complain, but do you know what the side effect of depression is? Death. He's like, I would rather any side effect other than death.
Generally, that's the side effect we're trying to avoid, right?
Yeah. He was like, oh, your dick doesn't work? Well, I guess my what did he say? My pussy's gonna drop off from all the pussy I was having when I was curled in a fetal position in my bed. Then I said, I have to turn this off.
Yeah, depression.
Mm-hmm.
It's a thing.
It's fun.
Do you think the comedian depression rate is higher? That's what I hear. Is that just a cliche, or is our rate? Are we just out more about it?
I don't know. I do wonder that. I think when it comes to those mental
think
things,
we're out more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I do also think sometimes it's like a lot of times comedians are like highly observant, and sometimes when you're always like thinking and watching like that, you're just thinking about life all the time, and you're like, damn. The more like you kind of peek behind the curtain, you're like, damn, life kind of fucking does.
Yeah,
it kind of can make you a cynic in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sadder but wiser.
Yeah. It's a standard like comedian thing. It's like you make some jokes about stuff that you like, and then as a comic, you either go outward or inward. You either go into talking about the world and big, like this is how it's set up, or you go inward and it's all about my feelings. And like, what did my family do to me when I was 8 that made me this way? And I think if you do the inward journey, it's way fucking easy to get to diagnose yourself and then use that in comedy, which is probably why there's so many. I don't know what.
Well, that's that. I think we figured it out.
Right? Are y'all just holding off on talking about it?
A complete answer.
Been solved.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're not depressed? You're not good enough yet.
Right. And
have you ever felt proud but no one booked you on a weekend?
I started to look inside, and then instead I just got myself a puppet. Way easier for me.
I got a jersey. We all do different things.
Hey, you know.
Oh man, you could look inside, or you could get yourself a puppet, kid. Do this.
Next time, Brandon's gonna have 2 puppets, one on each hand. He's like, I'm pretty sad this week.
I was looking around my house, and I was like, yeah, this is probably some undiagnosed Asperger's, if I'm being real honest with myself. This is a lot. Like, if you like walked into my house and you were like, "This is a lot of puppets," I'd be like, "Yeah, you got a good point going there."
It is.
Hey, how much do you
This
know
is
about horror
correct.
movies? Too much. Way too much.
Ooh. Oh no.
I'm sending out, excuse my tucked head. I think y'all know what I'm sending out, but I'm sending out like the lineups and the call times and all that stuff right
Sure.
now.
Yeah.
It's happening live, folks,
Fuck it,
right
we'll do it
here
A peek behind
on
the
the live
curtain.
stream. This is what it looks like.
Peek
Now
behind the
that's
screens.
early.
Ugh.
No, don't do that.
Who is in the wind?
Who's for real?
Jarrod, how do you have like a live wind tunnel like in bars in your
He got
house?
a desk
Why
fan like blowing directly away from him.
a Dyson fan taped to another Dyson fan which has a Dyson vacuum cleaner running on top of it?
It's a mechanical fan. I'm actually turning it off to the side.
Ooh.
Oh,
Fancy. Very
Dude,
nice.
that
yeah.
one arm is going to be very strong.
Well, it's actually to even out the other arm. So
Because of arm wrestling. You're one of those arm wrestling dudes. You ever see
Yeah.
these guys?
over the top.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
movie
What is this? Is it an arm wrestling movie?
with Rocky, or with Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, with
Nah,
Sylvester Stallone.
You can say
where
Rocky. It's fine.
He's a trucker.
Okay,
And he
with
brings his
Rocky.
kid.
Yeah,
It's a bad
Yeah,
movie.
those
Wait.
and he has one move. Where he just
It's
goes.
over the top.
"Oh,"
Yeah.
Yeah,
and he beats every.
gave away the ending.
From what I understand, that's like a banned move in arm wrestling. Like it like does a weird wrist thing or something.
What, this thing?
Yeah,
Like
that's
that
Go
dope.
over
kind
the
of-
top.
Is it
Yeah.
arm
That
wrestling?
Like
makes
this,
sense.
and then
That
Go
ends
over.
with a dude's arm breaking in half, or is that something I dreamed?
No,
That's in the fly.
That
how
makes
it-
sense.
I remember
That
that
happens in The
video
Fly,
going
Brandon.
around. Do y'all remember that?
Which one?
Yeah.
The video of the arm wrestling and the dude's arm just fucking snaps.
Ah,
That was a
That's like
popular
early
one.
internet,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it was early internet, I think. I mean,
like E-Bomb's
Pro-
World.
before Mr. Hands.
Oh,
Mr.
God.
Hands.
Well, that's a boost.
I don't know anything about that one.
That
You
movie
don't-
is amazing.
That sounds bad.
You kind of don't want to. Let's just say, look, Mr. Hands was the name of a horse.
Yep. No, wait, Mr. Hands was the dude, wasn't it?
No, Mr. Hands was the horse.
Oh, okay. I always thought Mr. Hands
Oh.
was
Isn't
I
it
thought it was a dude. I thought it
bestiality?
was a dude's
Are you
scream.
talking about bestiality or something?
Somebody got beasted, dog.
Oh
Wait,
no!
is this the video? Is this one man, one horse?
Is it? I mean, they might have renamed it, but it was.
Yes,
Mr.
I
Hands
believe that
when
is
I
the
was-
renamed version. Yes. It also is
Ah.
the documentary Zoo.
We could just say shit pops.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wanna drive
yeah,
it out?
something had to give.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
gave. though.
Yeah,
Woo!
Hi.
I mean he went out like a champ though.
He really did. I
Yeah.
think that guy died,
What's wrong?
He did. He died.
Yeah.
He totally died.
and it
Yeah.
like his death is what set off the documentary Zoo, right? Where there was like a farm where like all this bestiality stuff was happening, and because when they brought this guy in, they were like, "Where was he?" And they were like, "I don't know," and they were like, "Come on now." And so they like found this out. This is the internet lore that I've heard.
Why do you have leaks? Oh, you're going to do a leak spin?
Because, okay, so I'm doing the stream with you folks, and then I hear my wife walk in, and she is very upset. And then she goes, "Brandon, there's a leak in the sink, and this is what I walked into."
Beautiful.
And it
Oh,
was
yeah.
in the house forever.
I saw that on the internet. No, that's fantastic.
I don't get it.
These are leaks.
That's a leak.
There's a leak.
Right.
Oh,
There's a leak in the
He
sink.
was told that there's a leak in the sink.
Oh,
I ran out
oh,
of the room because I thought there was
man.
a well,
This comedy thing. I don't know.
Cecily,
Ah,
Brandon should have saved that for a set. I think that would have been.
I'll let you take that for us, Cecily. I was just smiling and practicing active listening. I was waiting for someone to explain it.
Oh man. Yeah, comedy.
Y'all, 19 weeks.
Man,
Are we proud of this, or are we?
I mean,
Eventually, you stop keeping track. You just fuck it all. You know. You ever think about that in Castaway when you'd stop keeping track? You know.
Mm-hmm.
Not enough time. I watched Castaway the other day, and he takes his fucking time. He almost kills himself in that movie. Everyone's dad likes to watch that movie, I feel like.
Especially when he eats that crab and it's gooey.
I could do that. I'd knock my tooth out with a ice skate. Yeah.
Your mother and I were once on a hiking trip. I ate some bad butter that we had in the picnic basket, and that was tough stuff. Yeah.
Bad.
I like your dad voice a lot.
You know what's funny? My dad doesn't sound like that. My dad's like, hey!
That's
not accurate either.
Sounds just like you.
Does anyone here feel like they could do a really a good imitation of one of their
your dad?
I can't do it at all.
I have a very good imitation of my grandmother, but I'll never do it for the world. It's for my family.
Oh my!
I mean, it's really good. It's one of those Darryl, do it, and then we all laugh and giggle. But yeah, no thanks.
No.
Man, Darryl, you said yes and, but also a but at the end. You said yes and but. Wow,
that's the ultimate yes and.
That's a third degree improvisation right there.
I can do a pretty good impression of my dad.
I suppose I shouldn't have brought this question up because we don't know each other's parents.
Jarrod, what happened?
That's it.
Is that the impression?
That's your dad?
Dad is out.
That's your impression. Dad leaving.
Oh my God, the same daddy.
It's nice. I put the ball on the tee for someone to be like, I could do my dad.
Oh.
Well, we promise anyone watching this right now that tonight we will not talk about animal porn. You know what? I shouldn't make that.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
You
don't
never
talk about it if you can't guarantee it.
I mean,
I can.
We didn't even talk about dolphins yet. Dolphins are the Romeo of the sea. You know, they try to seduce all the time.
I heard dolphins have Romeo is gentle. They have a little consent problem, don't they? The dolphins.
Apparently, the way they have fun is very problematic.
Yeah. And it's just like a cat showing you the butthole, right? It's not. That's just my erection. I didn't mean nothing by it. I'm a dolphin with an erection, and it's in the water with you.
We all just out here, right? I mean, we all just out here. So,
Batman.
Sorry, I found a Batman, a DC Comics GIF page. Or not GIF. I was looking for GIFs, and it was here's some solid pictures. I apologize.
I saw Arkham Asylum back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a whole page of them.
I feel like that could also be gargoyles.
What?
I feel like it could also be gargoyles.
Oh, the animation is similar. I feel like Batman animated series and gargoyles.
Damn, I feel like I'm not.
I did not watch Gargoyles when it was first run.
I always felt like I always started an episode of Gargoyles and realized I had no idea what was going on. It was one of those deep lore shows where you're like, what? Why are there dogs now? Are there gargoyle dogs? Okay.
Yep.
I feel that way about DBZ too. I know some people love it, but I always showed up and Gozu was getting a driver's license and what is happening?
Goku.
Yeah.
Goku.
I apologize.
I agree with her. I was like, Gozu, he's a character. I don't.
Listen, I'm smiling. I'm smiling.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Some nerd shit. Some more nerd shit.
Yeah, David, you want to promise the people we're not going to talk about nerd shit?
Nope.
Oh, stop. Don't do that. I'll derail
There will
everything.
be no puppets tonight. There will be no Marvel or DC. Nobody will say nigga tonight. Cat's going to get all her niggas out now.
You're trying to kill me.
I was going to talk about horse porn. Now all I want to do is talk about horse porn.
Yeah.
The amount of knowledge of horse porn I have, which is too much. It's way too much. Like I know too much about horse porn.
I don't know anything about horse porn, and I know too much.
You know what?
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I know a lot more than Cecily does, and I've felt that way
The entire
for a
time.
long time. You are born knowing way too much about horse porn. I think
This is why the internet is evil, because now I want to look up horse porn and let Google know that I'm curious about things like this.
It's almost 8 o'clock on a fucking Sunday.
not surprised.
Unless you went out and experienced it, and now you can get it at the click of a few buttons.
Just a couple buttons.
Thanks.
I'm sure there's like cited resources and articles about horse porn at this point in quarantine.
Okay, this needs to be said. There's a movie called Zoo, which is about Mr. Hands incident.
Yep.
And it is
I was
an
right.
excellent film.
I heard it was a very good documentary.
What is the incident? What happened?
Okay. Who wants to do it? Who wants to tell Kat?
I feel like you do.
No, I already made it.
It's your week. It's your week, David.
All right,
out with a bang. Out with a bang. Like this.
Picture what would happen if someone had sex with a horse. The worst thing that could happen in that situation. Let's say man has sex with horse. ... The man, he's dead. Okay. So
again, the main side effect of anything.
Hey,
it's not a side effect. It's the drug entire
main effect.
You
man has sex with horse.
the
Yada yada yada.
I got a straight line drawn on my chart between the horse sex and the death. So you add those up, okay? And I promise you this, the video, maybe 10 seconds long.
So quick.
Kerplunk in
Do
a
you think
bunch
do you think that that horse hit his G-spot though?
That horse hit his L6 vertebrae, dog.
I'm trying to do my count.
Is the whole video 10 seconds, or do you just see a 10-second clip of the whole thing?
Nope, it's the director yells action. You couldn't make a hot pocket in the amount of time it took this horse to fuck this.
You couldn't take a hot pocket out the cellophane in the amount of time this video takes place.
Oh God!
It's about as long as taking a hot pocket out.
Now I gotta go see this.
Now
I gotta.
Oh God!
I mean,
so it's a documentary about this, or the entire. All I need is the 10 seconds. Is that what you're telling me? That's all.
That's probably all you want.
The documentary is about a community that will make your face do this the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that face. Like the whole time, just be like, oh, they're gonna do what to this horses?
Oh, that's
it's
what
the
they
whole
be
community.
doing, and they telling people what they be doing.
Yeah,
it's a documentary about it. It's a documentary about the farm, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Farm.
That's where we got syphilis from, though, isn't
That's
it?
like Cat House.
That kind of
There's a sequel, Zoo 2, Electric Boogaloo. You can check that out.
What? I don't know what's happening.
So there's a thing about me. I realized that if I hang out with a group long enough, we're gonna talk about flags and we're gonna talk about zoo. Those two things have always happened.
Oh yeah.
There is the Dolphin Lover documentary too about like the guy who worked at like an aquarium that got like seduced by this dolphin, and then they fell in love.
Yep.
Johnny
She's a
Knoxville.
lady.
Johnny Good Times. Johnny Good Times.
Is this real?
Mm-hmm.
This
Yeah.
isn't real.
That's
No,
real.
the dolphin love.
Yeah, dolphin. It's called Dolphin Lover.
And they're in love?
Yeah,
Dolphins are
because
intelligent, so
there's-
maybe there's.
They say like dolphins will climax with you. That's what the guy was saying. That they climax together.
No, you ain't gonna have me out here looking like my mind is closed, okay? Because my mind is free.
I'm definitely closed. I don't think my mind needs to be open for this. I don't. I need baby steps for it.
God, I really hope.
Am I yum yucking? Am I yum yucking right now? Is that
I think you might be. However, I am not of the opinion that you shouldn't yuck anybody's yum.
Yeah.
There are a couple yums that are yuck, dog. There are a couple yuck yums. There are a couple.
Like if you're hurting if you could die from it, I don't know.
I think if you could die from it, that's fine.
Well, isn't it a problem because there's no consent with the dolphin?
Right. There's the
I
problem.
have a consent problem with all of these non-English speaking.
Animals cannot give consent.
Non-English speaking. Careful, Cat. Jesus.
I know. And see, I'm trying to be inclusive. I'm saying that the horse has to.
So what I'm hearing is that all non-English people are horses. Is what that's what I'm understanding.
I need you to tap your right foot, tap your front right hoof 3 times if you try and get this dick, dog.
Like more
I need you to. How many pumps?
That horse was that horse in that video. That's a 1 pump jump, dude. That's like a 4 or 5 pump jump, maybe.
Dog. I mean, it was like a baby, and then he was like, "Oh, this is it." Then, well, I guess that's it.
You ever seen Cat in the game of Kerplunk when all the marbles fall down? It's like that, but with like a guy's ass and all his insides, like a sock. Okay, yeah. I said it. We were skirting the issue, and then I said it. I'm gonna go. Just like.
Did he die on the spot? Did he die on the spot?
That's what they say.
They took him to the emergency room, and he died there. And then the investigation that took place from the death is what led to the documentary Zoo. This is the internet lore that I have heard.
And
that documentary should not be called
put him in the emergency room. They threw him out of like a van and just left him outside. So someone had to like come outside and be like, "What? Oh my God!" Like that had to happen.
Right. It was like, "What is wrong with him?" And then the wind blew, and you heard.
Can you imagine it's your first day at your medical internship and you're, well, case number 1 isn't going to be so bad. Oh my God! It drops your voice an octave. I've never seen
like what's the worst that could happen?
So terrible in my life. The Truman Capote novel now. Wait, I want to get back to Cecily. You said that horses gave people syphilis?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I thought we got syphilis from the from Celtic people or something from having sex with sheep.
No kidding.
No?
Well,
I mean,
I thought it was the government, but I like that one.
I
thought the government created to, hold us down, but
it was a briefcase in the trunk of a Chevy 65. It was thrown out in a neighborhood.
You never heard that before? I don't know. I mean, I'm not a professional on all the sex things, so
Who's a professional?
Maybe we should all backpedal a few steps, huh?
Maybe. I'm just looking to see if there are any answers in the internet.
Being an amateur is the best when it comes to
Celtic people are rolling in their graves right now.
I know. And I'm 3%, 12% Irish.
So you can talk about it.
Oh.
Doesn't like syphilis like rot your brain?
You can't be racist.
I know.
Does syphilis rot your brain?
Yes. Also, syphilis gives you syphilis genius.
Third stage syphilis.
It gives you what genius?
Syphilis genius. A lot of like great composers are supposed to like before it rots your brain out completely. You're supposed to be like really artistic and stuff. There's a thing that you can get from cats that does something similar.
Toxoplasmosis.
Toxoplasmosis, right?
Yeah. And I
probably have that.
Yeah, me
like
too.
schizophrenia.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is that like when
Okay.
mice won't run away?
Yep.
Is that the same thing like toxic shock or whatever?
Yep.
Toxoplasmosis.
Toxoplasmosis. Huh?
Yeah.
It's like their cat litter, their litter, like their feces.
Yeah, it's
Like,
in cat poop, and you can breathe it in. And if a mouse breathes it in, it makes them not afraid of cats anymore, which is crazy because it's that disease. I don't know if it's a bacteria, virus, or whatever. It has engineered itself to do that. So it goes in the mouse to get the mouse killed to get into cats because that's where it wants to be.
That's some sci-fi shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
That is
but-
some sci-fi shit.
That's
Yeah.
fucked up. And yeah, that's the thing. It's like normally if a mouse smells like cat urine,
Oh,
they run
shit.
away. But when they have
Right.
toxoplasmosis in their brain, that's where they go.
Oh my God.
You ever want to get
Bananas.
freaked out? Find out what some mushrooms do to ants. It's upsetting.
Yo, I read about
Yeah.
this once. Yeah, that fungus, and then it spreads out from the spider. If you want to see something, you know what's crazy is that I was like, there's no way that I could possibly put people in this conversation onto a worse image than a guy being fucked by a horse to death. And I would put this image of a spider taken over by this fungus up there with a man being fucked by a horse to death.
Oh,
That
no.
is how bad it is.
They're
By
all
the way, if
related.
anyone's watching the live stream, we've got family-friendly comedy. We will not. Maybe we'll talk about horse fucking, but you got to teach your kids sometime, right? I'll be there. All my friends will be there. These are really good-natured people. Some of us do this professionally. Oh God, I'm excited.
Comedy, not horse fucking, just to be clear.
Right.
Not horse.
Oh
goodness.
no, mama. We
Yeah.
do a comedy, mama. We
Yeah.
not
It's
Damn,
way too
that was gonna
expensive to
be-
keep a horse.
I'm gonna do that tonight
not.
for my set.
It's so expensive.
Comedy as a hobby.
You know how much hay they go through in a day? I didn't look it up.
You got to visit them every day. It's like a dog, but even
You got to brush them,
Yeah.
Clean
and
the
that's
feet.
just to get the hair out the way. You know what I mean? It's the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Ah.
Yeah.
I got to go buy a step ladder, and for what? Just to fuck a horse once?
I mean,
this isn't even worth it.
I mean, when you ever there's like videos about like animal husbandry, like it's been on fucking Dirty Jobs like a ton,
Mhm.
and like when animal husbandry is an actual, like, it's a veterinary science, right? It's the way that you keep breeds of like cows and horses and oxen, and it's just a way to breed animals. So like there is the whole thing, but like one of the most horrible things I've seen is someone put on a glove that came up to like here
Mhm.
and then put their hand in a horse. And it was because, I mean, a good horse is like, son, we out here. And so they had to, it was like a insemination thing, but they had to put on the glove and then go fucking bicep deep, dog. And I was just like, that's a job? We don't even eat horses.
Cecily, a woman who walks with the Lord, brought into this hellscape.
Every day
Oh,
we stray
God.
further from God.
Oh God.
We are straying because thank you for the brief history of syphilis. Very much
Yeah.
appreciated.
Was I right?
No.
Oh.
You're right about a lot of stuff, but on this one, no.
Is that what's in here? What is this?
It sounds like everybody blamed it on everybody else. The Germans called it the French disease. Is that what I'm
Mhm.
seeing?
It's fucked up.
Everybody was like, I didn't start that.
Nah.
Muslims
wasn't me.
blame the Hindus. That's adorable.
It was them. Yeah.
Syphilis is such an STI because you're like, I didn't give you that shit. That's funny. Well, all right, y'all. Thanks for the little warm up. I guess we will just have to wait for the celebrity article to see. Y'all tune into Celebrity. Betty Smithsonian is writing an article about the evolution of sucks. And everybody here has participated in that. So make sure that you keep an eye out for Betty's writings and for Celebrity Post. But first, tonight, tune in for Sucks to Be Quarantined, episode 19. It's Another White Bites the Dust.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
this guy
Yep. Me.
right here is going on a paternal vacation. Paternal meaning we don't know if he's coming back.
Ah,
You gonna get some
So
cigarettes?
this guy, yeah, this guy's going out for milk for a couple weeks.
Oh yeah.
And
Holiday Inn. Very excited. Yeah.
but it was a planned vacation. It was very Tucker Carlson, a very like planned for a while, an extended planned vacation. So tune in at 9 to see us bid David farewell before his vacation. Thanks everybody for being here. Thank you, Chris Esperance, Cecily Alexandria, Darryl, Charles, Brandon T. Gorin, David Feinberg, and of course, Jarrod Little. See y'all in about 59 minutes.